Rolex is known for its surprises, and this year won't be any different as they make significant moves in the luxury watch market. We're diving into the interesting ideas and daring guesses regarding Rolex's upcoming watches and what's happening in the watch world. From using new stuff to unexpected surprises, this video is like a sneak peek into what's expected from Rolex in 2024. Stay with us, because you'll want to see all the exciting things that could change the world of luxury watches and how these guesses might shape the future of these fancy timepieces. Rolex, the famous luxury watch brand, is changing its conservative image and getting more creative. But before we talk about what's coming in 2024, let's take a quick look back at what Rolex did in 2023. Last year, they surprised us by going for a vintage look with their 1908 collection. That was a big deal because they usually focus on using new materials. This shows that Rolex is up to something exciting. We believe they'll keep being more creative in 2024. If you're wondering when Rolex will reveal their 2024 watches, it's no secret. It's happening at the Watches and Wonders Geneva event on April 9th, 2024. Now let's get into our predictions for Rolex this year. First, in 2024, collectors will notice that Rolex is making more watches than before. The talk about Rolex making more watches has been going on for a few years. It started as just a rumor, with people saying that Rolex might build more factories. But as time went on, Rolex actually announced that they're going to make more watches. How? Well, a new Rolex factory is expected to increase its production by 2029, with 3 additional temporary facilities coming online by 2025. These kinds of changes take a while to happen, but we think that in 2024, people will start seeing the results of Rolex making more watches. Secondly, a 2024 discontinued Rolex will be an icon. Right now, Rolex is keeping a secret, and it's all about the red color in their Pepsi bezel. They're facing some challenges in making this part just right. You see, Rolex is known for being very careful and making things efficiently, so it wouldn't be a big surprise if they stop making the Pepsi model in 2024. I personally believe that the after-sale service of this model is crucial in stopping the Pepsi production. If many Pepsi models are experiencing a change in the red color, it could potentially affect the brand's reputation. The Rolex Pepsi has been a famous watch for a long time, and many watch enthusiasts love it. It might be disappointing for many fans if they stop making it. But here's the good news. Rolex has brought it back before when they sorted out production problems, so it might come back in the future. And there's also some talk that they might introduce a new version with a black and red bezel, like the Coke version, in 2024. So, there's still something to look forward to for Rolex enthusiasts. The third prediction is that prices for Rolex watches are likely going up again. In 2024, Rolex is planning to raise the prices of their watches, and it's expected to happen on January 1st. We're pretty sure about this because we've noticed that Rolex has increased their prices on New Year's Day for the past 2 years. If you want to see how much the prices have gone up in previous years, you can check out our articles about the 2022 and 2023 price changes. Now, not everyone may be happy about Rolex increasing their prices in 2024, but it's their choice to do so. They're seeing people wanting to buy their watches, and because Rolex watches are good quality, they think it's fair to raise the prices. It's important to understand that if you can afford a $10,000 watch, you might be able to handle a $10,500 price too. While it can be difficult for people who want to buy a Rolex, these price increases actually help people who already own a Rolex. It keeps the value of their watches high over time. Fourth, in 2024, used Rolex prices will keep dropping on the grey market. In 2024, Rolex watch prices are expected to go down, and there are 2 big reasons for this. First, Rolex is making more watches available, so they're not as rare anymore. This makes it harder for dealers on the unofficial market, those in the grey market, to sell Rolex watches at high prices. When they can't sell at a premium, it means they don't make as much money, and this affects people who buy Rolex watches at regular prices just to sell them quickly for a profit, the flippers, which made leaving the market because it's not as profitable as before. As a result, there will be more Rolex watches available for collectors at regular prices, and with the increased supply and fewer flippers, the prices of pre-owned Rolex watches are expected to go down in 2024. Fifth, in 2024, Rolex will bring back a classic vintage watch. Last year, Rolex released the 1908, a vintage-style watch. and a gold Daytona that looked like the vintage Paul Newman version. In 2024, it's likely that Rolex will keep making watches inspired by their vintage designs. One watch they might bring back is the Perpetual calendar moon phase model. The original versions of this watch are hard to find on the pre-owned market, and when they do show up at auctions, they sell for tons of money, sometimes reaching six figures. Number 6. Rolex will bring back the Oyster Perpetual dial trend. If you remember, in 2020, Rolex surprised everyone by adding a bunch of bright colors to their Oyster Perpetual collection, and it became popular at that time. People were willing to pay double the original price for them on the used market because they were hard to find. But then, Rolex stopped making half of the colorful options, and the demand went back to normal. Now, in 2024, there's a chance Rolex will bring back the excitement for Oyster Perpetual watches by introducing new versions. Instead of bright colors, they might try adding textured dials to their designs. Number 7. Rose gold will be added to the Submariner collection. Our biggest wish for the 2024 Rolex predictions is to see two-tone and solid rose gold Submariners. Rolex's famous Everose Gold, known for its warm color, would be a great fit for the Submariner collection. Adding rose gold could bring in lots of new options for different colors on the dials and bezels of Submariner watches. Usually, Submariners stick to just a few colors, mostly green. But with rose gold, there could be more exciting choices, giving collectors a wider range of watches to collect. Number 8. Rolex is planning to release a 37mm Submariner. Rolex and Tudor have a strong connection when it comes to their history. Normally, it's Tudor that follows in Rolex's footsteps, but our prediction for this year is a bit different. Last year, Tudor did something bold by making a 37mm Black Bay diver watch. It was a risky move, but it got people excited and was a big hit at the Watches and Wonders Geneva event. Now, here's the surprising part. In 2024, Rolex might release a 37mm Submariner. This is interesting because smaller watches are becoming more popular, and this smaller Submariner could be great for people with smaller wrists, including men who want a smaller size or women who want to be part of the Submariner collection. Number 9. Sea Dweller will get a chronograph reference. To make a big impact and take the Sea Dweller collection to new heights, Rolex could do something bold. Introduce a second chronograph watch in a 45mm case. This might seem daring, but it's not impossible. Rolex has been making more watches, so they could produce more chronograph movements, especially since they already have one in the Sky Dweller collection that's unique. Number 10. Absolute 2024, Rolex previews before its official launch. In the past, a few days before Rolex shows their new watches at Watches and Wonders, pictures of the upcoming releases start appearing on forums. People think these leaks come from authorized Rolex dealers or people who work inside Rolex and have special access. No matter where they come from, these leaks spoil the surprise when Rolex officially shows the watches. So, if you want to be surprised at the event, it's a good idea to avoid forums in the week before Watches and Wonders event. That concludes our list of Rolex prediction in the year of 2024. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts regarding this video. And to stay ahead with all of the latest updates in the world of timepieces, feel free to like and subscribe to Luxury Focus. Thanks for watching.